Hi Sagittarius, this is Eileen with your March 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of March with the Eight of Pentacles. You've got some good cards here. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Sun. I mean, these three alone are really nice cards to have. Now, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is talking about focusing on your work, your business, your craft, and just learning it really well, making money at your craft, whatever your work is, whether you're self-employed or you're working for a company. Now, this can also refer to getting training for a particular business that you're going to work in. Whatever it is, you're focused very clearly. I mean, you're having sharp focus. You're learning this craft really well and doing really good quality work that's being recognized by others. So if you're already working in this field, you should be making money at this, but you're only laying the groundwork right now. There's plenty more for you to come up ahead. This is something you can develop long term, have a lot of stability and success and prosperity in your life over the years. So this is a great omen here, a great card to start out with. And then right alongside of it, you've got the Sun shining upon your activities, your endeavors, your dreams, your goals, your projects. The Sun, this is a major arcana card. And this Sun energy is so strong, it's not just for the month of March. This will carry you throughout the year. So the Sun is really going to illuminate, light your way, light your path to success, to prosperity, to good health and happiness. So don't let this wonderful energy of the Sun slip by. You know, I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction, because how you feel, the feelings, the energy that you put out, you attract what is like that back to you from the universe. So if you're putting out an energy of prosperity and success, good health, happiness, joyfulness, the universe will deliver more for you to enjoy that way, more abundance, more good health, more prosperity for you. And so your feelings really make a big difference in what you attract to yourself. So it's important not to have feelings of fear or anger or resentment, because then you're going to attract things to you that will make you fearful or resentful or angry. So have a attitude of gratitude, positive attitude of well-being and prosperity and making your dreams come true. And I mean, you've got this wonderful energy of the Sun wanting to light your way, wanting to illuminate all the good for you and lay out the path for you as the months to come. So I love this, and it's a wonderful card to have along this Eight of Pentacles. You've got the Ten of Pentacles over here. You've got the Eight of Swords. You have a lot of eights. Eight is a good number for success, too, by the way. Now, Eight of Swords is about feeling restricted, not knowing what to do, feeling like you're trapped, you're stuck in some situation. I am feeling a certain amount of relationship issues here for some Sagittarians. So you might be caught up and feel stuck or trapped in some relationship you've been in for a long time. For some people, this might even be some kind of a living arrangement where the people around you, you feel like you're stuck. Like maybe you feel you can't afford to go out and live on your own. It might be something like that. Maybe it's relatives, or you might be with a partner, might be a husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, whatever, some partner that maybe things were good early on, but maybe they're not now, and maybe the two of you are living together. You've got either relatives or the other person, your partner's relatives maybe, or surrounding you. Maybe they live right around you there, or their friends, their network of people, and you're getting a lot of negative energy from them because you get this overall feeling of not being accepted by them. Like they're, I get jealousy. I do get a lot of jealousy here towards you. And you do need to extricate yourself from this situation. So whoever this applies to, again, it's a general reading. Now, also in some cases, this might just be some kind of a living arrangement, or it could be a work situation where the people at your workplace are just kind of hostile or have a negative, hard, tough attitude. And I feel like they're just kind of tough people anyway, and that's how they are, but they really don't like you. And they don't like you because you're not like them. You have a more sensitive, I don't know, you're more well-balanced, you're more well-adjusted to them than they are. I mean, really, that's what it boils down to. These are miserable, hostile, angry people, mad at the world, mad at their lives, dissatisfied, whatever. And you don't seem like you're hardened in your life like they are. It's kind of like they're hard, tough people, and you're not like them. So they don't like you. So you're better off extricating yourself from that situation. If that's a workplace, you're better off, you know, making your plans, find another. Maybe you can transfer out of that department or find a new job altogether, because you're not going to win with those people, whoever that applies to and whatever the scenario. You're not going to win. You don't belong there. And that's sometimes how the universe shows you where you don't belong, by making you very uncomfortable. And you're better off leaving on your own than having the universe somehow extricate you later. Next card you have is Eight of Wands. And now the Eight of Wands. Wands do relate to the fire signs of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. The Eight of Wands, and also the wands represent work, career, progress, action. Eight of Wands is talking about things moving quickly. Now, this can also refer to travel by air. So some Sagittarians, you may be traveling and taking a trip, whether it's across the country or country to country or whatever, in the month of March. But for a lot of Sagittarians, this is relating to something going on in your life that had been moving slowly, or maybe stuck where it wasn't moving, and all of a sudden things just start happening quickly. This could be jobs for some people, that maybe you'd been applying for a new job or transfer, promotion, and it was kind of like a little lull in activity and nothing going on, kind of like one of those spaces where it's like, well, you had no idea what's coming, you know, like no feedback from whoever you're applying to or making this request of. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, somebody saying, okay, you're going here, you're going there, you got the job, whatever. In some cases, this is about moving. You've been looking for a place to move, whether it's to rent or to buy or whatever. Or even, I feel like some people selling their house. Maybe you were waiting, there's just no activity, and then all of a sudden it's sold, and you got to hurry and start packing and moving. For others, it's a place that comes available, but it's quick movement, and it's something to give you a lot of enthusiasm about, too. Because the fire signs, they don't like things to be stuck. They like to be moving, and they like things to happen now. They you know, we're impatient. I'm an Aries, and my rising is Sagittarius. So fire signs are impatient. We want things to move along quickly. We don't want to be waiting around and feel like we're stuck in the mud or something. Next card you have is Seven of Cups. The cups do relate to love and romance, emotions, feelings, also in the water signs. And Seven of Cups is talking about not being very realistic, maybe being in a dreamy frame of mind. And since the cups do typically relate to romance and love and that kind of thing, feelings, it could be that for some Sagittarians, you might be looking out there and observing different people that you could be interested in dating and wondering, well, could that one be right for me, or that person? And the advice of the Seven of Cups is be as realistic as possible, because sometimes it does refer to being delusional, is that the word I want to say, or just not being realistic, okay? Just not seeing things clearly as they are. I mean, you could be looking at this really good-looking person and want to attribute that person with much better traits than they actually possess. So the advice is to be as realistic, especially, you know, if you're getting to know new people and all that. Don't be carried away by their charm or good looks or sexiness or their money or whatever, because I'm seeing probably a little bit of all of those things here that in this card. Now, I do feel for some Sagittarians, you will have real love and real romance in the month of March. I do feel some. And then for some other ones, I feel like you're going to be dating someone and there's plenty of money to spend and it's fun and plenty of pleasure and enjoyment. So you have no gripes. Even if you're not falling madly in love, you're enjoying this person's company. But I'm feeling a real romance and love for someone, maybe even a proposal of some sort of, if it's not a proposal of marriage, if someone's confessing their love to you or something. It's just affection. I get this, like they adore you. That's what I'm getting. They just adore you and want to, they're just so pleased to be in your presence. That's what I'm getting for somebody, maybe more than one somebody. Next card you have is the Queen of Cups. And again, cups relating to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Queen of Cups, she lives a good life. She's attained a certain amount of prosperity in her life, so she would have a nice home, a nice way of life, dress nice, that sort of thing. And she knows she has a lot to be grateful for. Now, you could be in the place of the Queen of Cups in the month of March, where you're just enjoying all the prosperity that you do have and whatever small or big luxuries that you get to enjoy in your life. And also, the Queen of Cups can be somewhat, can be a sensitive, compassionate person and somewhat introspective, maybe sometimes quiet and introspective. And that's what I'm getting here, that if this is you in March, you may have some time in March where you're just being kind of wanting a little quiet time where you're just looking at your life and being introspective. Somebody could be pregnant also in March. I'm feeling that for someone. Somebody might be pregnant and just kind of, again, being a little introspective and just kind of calm and kind of enjoying the moment, that sort of thing. Now, I'm feeling for someone that you're aware that you have a lot to be grateful for. There might be someone that you love a lot that you're not with and you're missing that person. They might be out of town, out of the country, something like that. Or it could be, they're out there and you want them in your life. You haven't even met the person yet. I'm getting that for some Sagittarians. I do feel that this is you, that you have this longing to meet that right person for you. It's like they're out there somewhere. That feeling of knowing this is correct because you and that person are being drawn to one another. It's just timing, and both of you have your own paths you're on and your things you got to go through and deal with and all that sort of thing. And then you're going to cross paths. That's what I'm feeling like, that it is going to happen. So, but I get good energy from that card. Now, in some cases, that might be someone in your life who fits that description. It could be a relative, maybe a good friend or someone you know. If anything, if it's someone in your life and not you, I feel like it could be a relative, more likely a relative or a good friend, someone you're very fond of. Next card you have is the Hierophant. This is another major arcana card also. Hierophant does refer to organized religion, bureaucracies, even academics. But the Hierophant also, it can refer, like I said, to organized religion, maybe the religion you grew up in, that you might still in some ways either participate in it or maybe family members participate in that religion still. However, you've been developed, you have way developed your own sense of spirituality. So it's almost like you're an observer of that religion more so than involved in it that much, even if you do sometime participate in one way or another in that religion. For the most part, you've evolved into your own person with your own set of philosophies and beliefs and spirituality. Yeah, you might even look at whatever religion you grew up with and kind of, it's almost like looking at a piece of artwork. It's like something in time, something that stopped in time almost. And it's kind of like, well, it had its good points back then, but now you have developed into your own spirituality, into more of a spiritual being. So it's almost like you don't need those trappings anymore. That's what I'm getting. Now, some people might still be involved in it. And sometimes it can also refer to seeking guidance from a wise person, whether you're involved in some kind of organized religion where you seek guidance there, or some kind of spiritual wise person, or even going within to your own seeking your own inner wisdom too. Next card you have is Four of Pentacles. Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Four of Pentacles is about being worried about money. Like you might have this sense, well, I've been working hard, I've made some money, I've got savings, I'm going to hold on to all of my money. I don't want to squander any money at all. I'm being extra cautious. And the advice here is to let up a little bit. Don't be fearful about money, because when you're fearful about something, you tend to attract what you're fearful of. It's kind of like you cut off the flow to the universe. So it's good to be wise and be sensible, have some kind of a budget for yourself and a savings, but give yourself some money to spend on yourself too. Treat yourself also. So you loosen up. You're having faith. The best position to be in is where you have faith in the flow of the universe. Like you're going to be wise, and you want to have a cushion, you want to have some money saved, and you want to spend your money in a smart way. But at the same time, you want to give yourself something to for your own recreation or enjoyment or whatever. So try to keep a balanced way of looking at things. I guess that's like the advice of this card. Now, also, this could represent a person in your life, or who may come into your life as a potential mate. And I would say be very cautious. If you are already with this person, if you're engaged to them, dating them, if you're married, well, you know what you have. But if you're engaged, you haven't made a total commitment to this person yet, or dating them, be cautious, stop, back up, look at this person, because this person could be the type that would want to keep you on a tight budget for the rest of your life. I mean, they might be living in a castle and have a bank full of cash and still act like there's no money to go around, you know, and want you to be on a tight budget, and show disapproval if you buy yourself something, even with your own hard-earned money. So be very cautious and think clearly about this, because this person would be otherwise a solid kind of mate. They work hard. They're going to lay a good foundation for themselves. They're going to be doing well in their life financially, have a good home, good job, the whole thing. And this person could be very true to you also. But at the same time, for all of those good points, do you want somebody wanting to make you feel like you're squandering money every time you buy something, you know, that you want to buy? I mean, it's just, and fire signs, we're generous and we're open and we're not afraid to spend money. I mean, that's just a fact of the fire signs. That's how we are, you know. So it goes totally contrary to the fire signs temperament. So think about that. If this is you and you're involved with that person, or you meet this person, be very cautious, because you could be walking into a trap. Next card you have is King of Swords. King of Swords swords do relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This could relate to someone in your life by the end of March. Now, it could be you embracing the traits of the King of Swords, but for the most part, I tend to believe it's someone around you. This could be someone in your workplace, a manager, owner of a place where you work, maybe even owns a business where you frequent, or manages a business, or has some other position of authority somewhere where you go, and just in your day-to-day life. This person can be very critical of others, kind of cold, not a warm, fuzzy kind of person to be around. If this is someone in your workplace, they tend to be very judgmental and critical of others, and can be very difficult in, you know, they can insult people or be very criticizing of people. And so I would say, if this is a manager or an owner in your workplace, most people probably don't even make eye contact. They just try to hurry past this person and do their job. This person just looks like they could be watching you for one reason or another. And in some ways, I even feel like for some Sagittarians, this could be a male who's feeling like, if you're a female, this might be a male who's older than you. and he's watching you kind of in a lustful manner is what I'm getting for somebody. But outside, I mean, anyway, not someone you'd want to go out with. But you would not want to be applying for a job with this person, asking for a promotion. This person does not want to make things easy on anyone. They're always looking for reasons to say no. Next card you have is Ten of Pentacles. Last card. This is a great card. Again, you had the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, and Ten of Pentacles. I love these cards. Ten of Pentacles is about doing well financially, success, prosperity, feeling good about your prosperity, enjoying what you've done for yourself, knowing that you've been working, and maybe in some cases you made some good choices and good decisions about some things you've done. Maybe you had some property you sold and you're pleased with your profits from it, or maybe you've invested money in something else that, you know, I mean, the stock market's been up and down. Maybe you've invested and you've done a good job of it and profited from it. Whatever it is, or it's just your job and your work that you've been doing, that you've been making good money. Maybe you're, it's kind of like your cup runneth over, as they say. You know, you're doing well, you're feeling good about it and pleased with yourself. This is a great place to be, because it's easier to be in that universal flow of feeling prosperous and successful. When you feel that way and you're putting out that energy, the universe delivers more success and prosperity to you. So it's a great card to have. And I just get so much uplifting, positive energy. It's just joyful, you know. It's something to give you so much more enthusiasm about. So try to get in that frame of mind, whether your bank account shows all those gold coins or not. You need to feel it, because you will attract what you're feeling. So you want to feel that prosperity and that success. The energy is there for you. So don't let that great energy go to waste in March. And March is a great time for new beginnings and renewal with springtime and everything. Now, this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. If you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Be sure and check your rising and moon signs too. They're all posted there now for March. And if you're born on the cusp of another sign, you might, and you identify with that sign's traits and all that, you might want to check those videos, but at least check your rising and moon sign videos. I mean, I like what I'm seeing here. Like I said, my rising is Sagittarius. I'm Aries with Sagittarius rising. So those are some nice cards for March. Okay, now let's see. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Sagittarius? And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, all right, Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Sagittarius for the month of March? Okay, this says a new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. I love this. Great message. A new dawn. And you got to see the sun shining in the background over the water. See that? You've got the sun here. I like this. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Great message. Okay, now next one, I'm going to pick a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. I'm going to pick up these Mermaid and Dolphin cards too. Okay, let's see. Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Okay, Spirit Animals, what is your message for Sagittarius for March? What's your message for Sagittarius, Spirit Animals? What is your... Oh, no, I dropped some. Darn it. Oh, I hate it when I do. It's a big, fat deck, and they're easy to drop. Okay, let me fan these out. Okay, this is like the biggest deck of cards. Oh, I love that. Okay, this is the dog spirit. Look how sweet. What a fluffy, cute puppy dog. Be loyal to what you love. Oh, I agree with that. Great message from the dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. I love big fluffy dogs like that. I agree. I agree. Being true to yourself, developing your interest, whatever you have a passion for, a love for, whatever makes you smile. Be loyal to those things, because you know you want to express who you are from your heart and soul, and that's the most fulfilling thing to do, and will bring you more happiness and joyfulness. Last but not least, I want to pick one from the Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so angels, what is your message for Sagittarius for the month of March? What's your message for Sagittarius for March? Okay, let me fan these out. Okay, what is the, okay, this is Omega. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Wow, great message here. Omega. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. These are great messages from March. I hope you're pleased with your reading, Sagittarius. I like it. I'll adopt some of that of my own, since that's my rising. I love it. Okay. Be sure and check your rising and moon sign. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful March. Happy spring, and we'll talk again soon.